Well, good morning, everyone. I'm back, and this time I remembered to bring a beverage, and I'm about to bring you as well the LIIT class for this week. Recommending that you have a chair that you can work with today. Perhaps if not a chair, there is a table that you can lean on. We're just going to do some modified exercises. Instead of getting down on the floor, we're still going to create a push-up. We're going to do a modified burpee. We're going to get some great lower ab work with some knee drives and some glute work with some side leg extensions. Let's go ahead and get started with a little march or jog, and then we'll warm up the sides of the hips. We'll warm up the upper body with a modified jumping jack. Let's take 20 more seconds right here. We're just going to get a quick little warm up because we don't have a lot of time today. And I already recognize I might keep you an extra minute just to make sure that we can get in a quick cool down as well. If you want or need to quiet your feet, you can. Let's go ahead and start those jumping jacks or modified jacks. Maybe it's just a step out side to side. Maybe it's a toe tap side to side. Some sort of movement with your legs, even if you're doing your legs and then you need to do your arms because you're just moving and being smart for your body today. We got about 15 seconds left right here. Or perhaps you keep going for these 30 seconds. Let me tell you about move number one. Move number one, using the chair, is going to be this push-up. So depending on how your chair is structured, I need to put my hands on these little pointy points. You can allow your elbows to come down wide. My chair is not wide enough for me to really support my elbows going wide to the side as opposed to in this 45-degree angle. But your goal today is to come on down in a nice long line. So we're not allowing our hips to come towards the chair first. We're not like dipping down from the center towards the chair. I love chairs, but we are doing a push-up. We are not in any way doing the worm towards the chair. All right, 45 seconds of work. If you need extra breaks, you take those extra breaks. 15 seconds to rest in 3, 2, 1. We got 4 rounds through, and this is our first move in the rounds. Make sure you're using your breath, shoulders away from ears. Length through the crown of your head, and your lower belly is pulled in. Your heels can be lifting up off of the floor as you're coming forward in this push-up. And it's also okay if maybe you're real narrow and your heels aren't coming up off of the floor. You're just being the straightest line you can be, whether that means standing really close to your chair and making it happen, or if you're able to start to step your feet back. But if you step your feet back and you notice that your belly starts sagging towards the floor or applying a lot of pressure into your low back, to step forward. Awesome. That was move number one. Move number two, you can hold onto this chair if you need to. One leg's gonna work at a time. We're finding a knee drive and then a side leg extension. You're ready? So length through the crown of your head, belly in, here we go. Knee drive, maybe it actually touches the floor. Side leg extension. You can have a slight bend in your standing leg. We're not trying to lock that knee all the way back. Now, while there's lots of weight in the heel of your standing leg, the ball of the foot also pressed down to the floor can help you find some balance. Think towards the idea of a little external rotation from the hip of your standing leg. That's gonna gently like tuck your pelvis under a little bit. Just gonna help you with your balance. Awesome. Next up, we've got modified burpees. So back to the chair, we're just gonna step back, step in, reach up overhead twice. Awesome. Hands come down, step back, step in. So if you weren't stepping very far away for your push-up, here's an opportunity to find a little bit more distance, to still enjoy lots of length. We're using our upper body. So you're also sort of coming into a modified plank, and I know your chest might be tired if push-ups are really not your jam. As you step back, you can step onto the balls of the feet. Heels can be lifted. Lower belly is working. Planks which we're making a modified one of right now, are one of the best isoprone ab exercises that you can do. It's a great total body exercise too, because you get a little bit of the chest working, you get a little bit of the back working, you're working the glutes. Awesome. Now we're going to get that other side, knee drive side leg extension. So if you need another chair, you use every chair you have in your house. I'm good with it, or you can face the other direction. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Knee drive, side leg extension. Keep finding that length through the crown of your head. The more that you focus your eyes on one spot, the more you really pull your lower belly in. In the last class I was talking, like, think that your body is a straw and you're pulling in such that we're sucking up water from the bottom. That's how you really draw in and brace for that good balance. We are almost done round 1. I am so proud of you for showing up. I know these moves might feel a little hard early in the morning. I also can pretty much assure you, as we keep going, it's going to feel a little bit easier. Muscle memory is going to start to take over here. In round 2, your body knows what to do. I'm going to remind you also, we're starting with a push-up. Remember, you can be as close to the chair for your push-up as you need to be. And then press yourself back up. Let's do it. I'm going to stay pretty close to the chair so I can really focus on being in a straight line and my triceps activating. Pretty easy for me personally to get my body in a straight line, but sometimes, you know, getting individual muscle groups like the triceps to particularly fire up and be active can be more challenging. If you find that you're doing a workout and you don't feel it where I'm mentioning you should, either during the workout, the day after the workout, or 2 days after the workout. If you're feeling it somewhere completely different, please reach out. Let's check out your form. All right, we got those knee drives, side leg extensions. Remember, you can grab a quick sip of water. Ideally, you're doing it during this break time. Well, let's begin again. Belly in, sucking from your personal straw. Slight bend in the standing leg. So again, I'm coming back to the idea that if my feet were side by side, a little external rotation of the thighs is going to also tuck your glutes under a little bit. So I have that gentle external rotation of just the one foot that's down on the floor. That allows me to keep my pelvis tucked under. And the quad is engaged, but not just locking the knee back. So the kneecap actually kind of floats in the tension. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Remember which leg you just did. Next up, we've got that modified burpee. So hands back to the chair. Pardon me, I see it. My elbows are real overextending today. 3, 2, 1. Shoulders down and back. So we're taking that step back. We're taking a step in. 2 reaches up overhead. Bring those arms up overhead. I'm a fan. I'm a fan for so many reasons. I really think that when you bring your arms up overhead, it helps to increase your happiness factor. I love dancing because that's a great reason to put your arms up overhead and just move your body around. Good. Keep breathing. Challenge yourself here. Last 10 seconds. Oops, danger chairs. Okay, maybe challenge yourself as much as your chairs and furniture. Oh, wow. Let's get the other side. Let me try leg extension. For 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I was taking a walk this morning and I saw a dog, and it was also wearing a nautical themed shirt that had something to do, I feel like, with being friends or drinking. Oh, its owners really liked it. They were like, you guys could be best friends. True. Definitely could be best friends with any dog. Dogs. We are halfway through our entire workout. pretty much right now. This is the halfway move. We've done everything twice. And let's pretend like we're starting fresh. Hello, we're going to do everything twice. More. Oh, shake it out. Grab that quick sip if you want. Set yourself up. We're coming back to those push-ups. Shoulders away from your ears. Draw your lower belly in. Plant the balls of your feet. Remember, your heels can be lifting for this one as you're coming forward. You're just working to come forward in a nice straight line. So your whole body is in line. We're not letting the chest, the hips lead. We're not letting the chest lead and the hips not move. So even if you're stepping closer, remember, you all have to start somewhere, and this is a fantastic place to start today. And as you feel stronger, you can always start to walk your feet back. You can do this on a wall. You can do this on a chair. We have 5 seconds left in this round. 3, 2, we did it. Awesome. Knee drive and side leg extension. Each time that knee drives, I want you to exhale, so we're really getting into the lower abs. Okay. Great. In 3, 2, and if you don't need this chair here, you don't have to use it. You can challenge your balance a little bit more without having your hand here. You're going to use your abs even more if you're not holding on to something for your bracing. But if you need to hold on, hold on. Don't let that be the reason that you're feeling frustrated. Maybe your hand just hovers over the chair so that if you need to grab on, it's right there. But if you don't need to grab on, then amaze yourself by how strong you really are. You know, stuff happens in life. Injuries and illness are so out of our control. Take a break. But the impact that they have on us on a daily basis can really be overwhelming, sometimes crushing, honestly. Knowing what your body could do at some point, back to those modified burpees, but not necessarily being able to do it is really hard. So whether it is an injury, whether it is a change in your health, maybe you're just caring for someone else who needs you, and you haven't had time for yourself, and the strength is just not what it was. Or your flexibility just isn't where it used to be. I 100% understand. All you have to do is make a commitment to yourself. Whether you're showing up every day or you're showing up when you can, if you are showing up, it will make a difference. When you take the time for yourself and you make yourself feel good, think of it as like you're a boat. We got that other side. When you feel good, you are like rising the tide. You're lifting the boat, and you don't only rise your own tide, you do it for everyone around you. So you should be so proud of yourself for taking this time today, because it's not only going to help you, it's going to help everyone around you when you're feeling good and you're projecting that. Maybe you'll be the inspiration for someone else to also get up and start moving and focus a little bit more on themselves. Such a beautiful thing. And also, it's always okay to start over as many times as you want. It's never too late. You're never too old. You're never too sick to start again. Oh my gosh, y'all, we have one more round through. Can you believe it? How are you feeling right now? Take a break. I'm definitely starting to feel a little sore, especially after I did another workout this morning as well. What are we starting with? Push-ups, last round of push-ups. Draw that belly in. Find the challenge that's right for you. Maybe you're super engaging your back, or maybe you're really focusing on this push through your chest and activating as much of your chest as possible. Maybe you're really working on feeling your triceps or your shoulders engaged, or your goal right now is just to keep your belly in the whole time. There are so many things that we can be thinking towards, and once you feel like you're doing one well, then we can start thinking about another also. Reminder that myself and the rest of the fitness staff, whoever and wherever we are, we're here for you. So please don't hesitate to reach out. Let's find a way to work together to make exercise work for you. All right, let's find that knee drive side leg extension. Last time through on this side. Boop, boop, boop. I'm pretty excited. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. I hope you're feeling pretty excited too. Sometimes when the workout starts, it's like, ugh. And then when you finally make it to that halfway point, and here we are with less than 2 minutes to go, and you made it all the way to the end. Whether you're just listening or you're actually moving, you showed up. Still the hardest part. 1 rep is better than 0 reps every time. Bring that weight back to your standing leg heel. I know if you're like me, starting to get tired, it's creeping towards the toe. We got 1 more round of these modified burpees. This move ends right now. Awesome. Plant those feet on the floor. Turn back to your chair or the wall that you're using for your modified burpees. 10 seconds till we start. Getting those arms up overhead. All right, here we go. So you're stepping back, you're stepping in, and 2 reaches to the sky. Beautiful. I'm also trying to change up which leg I'm leading with a little bit. So just notice, really normal to have 1 leg that is your dominant leg that you like to lead the exercise with. We are halfway through. So if you can, even if it's just this final round, really focus on switching it up. Switch up which leg goes back first. Switch up which leg goes forward first. You know, adding that brain challenge in. We did it last time of the other leg knee drive into side leg extension. Can you lift the 2 corners of your mouth? That's an exercise for your face. Here we go. Belly in, find your eyes, and balance. Remember, you're going your own pace. I know I'm moving a little fast here. You do not have to move as fast as me, but I do still encourage you to use that exhale to find your movement. Weight in your heel, bring it back there if it started to shift forward. A little external rotation brings that tuck under of your pelvis. Less than 10 seconds to go. And then we're just going to come into some alternating front kicks. We did it, so just alternating front kicks here. This is the last 15 seconds. For 4, 3, 2, plant your feet. Give me some of those big hip circles. Woo! We're getting about 4 or 5 in each direction. So once you've hit that sweet spot for you, go ahead and change directions of those big hip circles. Awesome. Bend your knees, inhale your arms all the way up overhead. Look up towards the sky, squeeze your glutes, push your hips forward, lift your chest, and exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, chin neutral to your chest, and exhale, arms down by your side. Interlace your fingers behind your back, stretch your knuckles down towards the floor. Release. Turn your hands, palms forward. Inhale your arms up overhead. Look up towards the sky, squeeze your glutes, hips forward, lift your chest. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, chin neutral to your chest. Exhale, release your arms down, interlace your fingers, stretch your knuckles down to the floor. Let's do that 1 more time. Release, hands, palms forward. Inhale your arms up overhead. Look up towards the ceiling, squeeze your glutes, hips come forward. Shoulders away from ears, lift your chest, eyes up, exhale, cactus your arms, extend back bend. Inhale, chin neutral to your chest. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back, stretch your knuckles down towards the floor, squeeze shoulder blades together. If you can't bring your knuckles together, maybe just grab hold towards your opposite wrist, maybe one wrist, and then the other, pulling down. Take one more big breath, and then release. Just cross one arm over the other. Stretch that back out. You can cross one foot over the other also. Awesome. Shake it out. Arms down by your side. Roll your shoulders down and back. Stretch your fingers down towards the floor. Little decompression of your shoulders right here. Let's take 3 slow breaths. Inhale in through your nose. Exhale out through your nose or mouth, a little slower than your inhale. Inhale in through your nose. Still stretching those fingertips down to the floor. Exhale out through your nose or mouth, a little slower than your inhale. Last one, big inhale. Bigger exhale. We did it. Yay, LIIT workout of the day done. I hope you're so proud of yourself. I hope you're ready to have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you a little bit later for a couple more moves.